And so, why do I say more muscle doesn't change you? Right. I say that because when I first started working out, it was in, 2023, 2022, right? I was this skinny fat kid, right? That I went to Planet Fitness and I didn't know what in the world I was doing. My only goal and intention was to grow muscle so that way I can feel better about myself and attract, you guessed it, girls, to get girls, to be recognized and loved in college. And that was a craving I always had ever since I was in high school, ever since I was the 240-pound kid and I lost weight, was that craving of love, that craving of acceptance, that you want to feel accepted by others. You want the attention. You want the ability to form friendships, to have people not judge you and have people accept you for who you are in the inside. And that's something I've always struggled with growing up as a kid, right? Always wanted to have that connection and form those connection with peoples, and I would daydream about that kind of stuff because I longed for it. And so I thought the gym was going to be an answer of, okay, I hate my body so much. I'm going to fix that. And then once I fix my body, then finally my social and my external world will change. But it didn't change. My external world didn't change. Sometimes it made my internal world even worse because I developed a body dysmorphia. And so I looked in the mirror and I'm like, I hate this physique that I've built. I was skinny fat, I bulked, and I look even worse now. And people still don't accept me for who I am. And the gym, it doesn't change you in that internal sense. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. The gym is a catalyst. It's a hobby. It's a form of art. That's how I saw it. I always saw bodybuilding as a form of art for myself, a form of, thing for me to do. Bodybuilding gave me a purpose to live, but it took the positives of my life and I created it into something negative. Body dysmorphia, hating my body, not eating enough calories, not pushing myself enough in the gym. These things added on. It's not the gym, it's not the muscle that caused the hatred. It was the internal dissatisfaction. I wasn't satisfied with myself. Bodybuilding did save in my life because I learned how to develop my physique. I learned how to build a physique in which I love in the mirror, which I'm still trying to build to this day. As you can see in my Instagram stories, I'm trying to get abs. Right? I've always struggled with getting abs because of my diet and because of obviously I have loose skin. So I have to be stoic about that. There's a lot of things I need to change, right? In the internal and the external body dysmorphia, right? That's what more muscle led to. And I thought more muscle was going to make me obviously more attracted towards girls, or have girls more attracted to me, but I was wrong. I was very wrong by that. I have to do the work. Even when you're forming new relationships, more muscle isn't going to change you. It's you. It's your internal, it's your social life. That's different from muscle. But building muscle creates a better version of yourself and it makes you happier. Because I look in the mirror and I look at, the muscle I've built throughout these 3 years I've been in the gym. It's been 3 years now. Actually been 3 years now. Yeah, it's been 3 years. Wow. But it feels like I'm behind. It feels like I'm not there yet. My physique isn't postable on social media. Why am I even posting? A physique that people would say is a 3 out of 10. Because I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm here to inspire people like you who are struggling with their body and their self-image. And I'm telling you that no matter how much muscle you build, you got to change what's inside. You have to change what's in here in your mentality. You have to create a new identity for yourself. Muscle is just part of that identity, of that construction that you're creating. And the gym is just a catalyst towards that, for you to self-develop yourself into a better human being. That's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take, Ab. out of you. I look at myself, I'm like, I'm not there yet. I'm not as attractive. I tell myself these things, but it's like, I've worked so hard just to get to this point. You may be wanting to work harder towards getting 100K a month or a million followers on social media, but I worked hard just to get to this period of my life. 2K subs on YouTube, a average physique, which is something I've always desired for, because I never had a physique, even growing up, even as the skinny fat kid. And I used to constantly hate, negative and negative and negative. Like my whole life was just negativity and hatred, bro, when I was that skinny fat kid trying to build muscle. That's why I say more muscle won't change you, because you need to change yourself. You're the first thing that has to change. Muscle isn't going to change you. You. So be happy with the physique you've built. Be happy with the progress you've made in the gym. Be happy and grateful that even if you don't hit a certain amount of reps this week, you can just go back and do the same thing again next week, and you'll maybe get there. Maybe you'll learn something new. Bodybuilding is an endless journey. It's an endless sport. It's like, it's a part of my life now. It's ingrained in my identity. And so it's part of my identity, part of my purpose as a human being to bodybuild and to create the best physique I can possible. And muscle will change me. It's changed my life, but won't change your heart, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna go in the gym now, hit a nasty back day. Love y'all, man.